What's up, everybody? Welcome to Turnin Hip Hop. It's your boy B Rich. To the right of me, I got my dog Spade. We got Bass Polo DJ with me. Today we're going to be touching a subject that's hot in the news right now. It's Donald Serling and V. Stiviano. I'm sure everybody has heard about this situation. If not, there's been some recordings that's come up of Donald Serling saying some racist remark about some of his team players and also about some of the people that attend some of his games if you don't know about the news yet. Today we're going to be discussing it and letting you know our thoughts about the subject. So fellas, first off, are you guys happy with the outcome of the situation? He's been banned for life from the games. He's also received a fine. How much was the fine? Did you take note of the fine?
It was 2.5 million.
Okay.
That's 2.5 million. I mean, of course, he's a billionaire, and to him, I'm quite sure that that's pocket change. But I definitely was happy with the lifetime ban.
Absolutely.
And the rest of the owners have to get together to actually push him out, and I won't be actually happy until that actually happens. Even though it is a lifetime ban, he can't attend any games. He can't go to any practice facilities. He can't do anything. He can't go to any meetings. So to me, I'm just like, what good is having that team? And now you just have to sell it, but they can't force him to sell it.
Right.
So they have to lean and get some help to actually force him out. And if you didn't know, late last night he is gonna fight them on that lifetime ban. Or I think what some people don't know is he used to be a divorce lawyer. Well, he's not gonna just take this lying down. Yeah, he ain't gonna take this just lying down.
Okay,
Paul.
Well, I think about the whole situation. I like the ban or whatever, but in all, you giving that, it's the playoff time, and now you putting that stress on the team if you was on it, but which you about to sell it. So it's like this a good time for it to happen, but a bad time because it's the playoff. So my thoughts on everything worked out for the good, but hey, it's one of the things.
Right. And I definitely agree with both of you guys. I don't know if this is necessarily a win for us. I knew that racism was still out there, but I didn't think that in sports, I thought we've come past that, because that's what makes sports is because you got all of these different cultures and races that can come together and, entertain us, as a general population. So, it was shocking to me to know that we have an NBA owner, who thinks like this of the minorities. I'm not going to say the black population because I'm going to just say the minorities. The thing that I'm concerned about is that this is the person that's been caught. There's no telling how many other owners may feel the same way. Exactly. And he's a very influential person. He has money, he has power. He may have planted the seeds, amongst other people that are powerful. I'm sure, he's around some other powerful people. So that's the only thing that concerns me now at this point. But
his views that I think a lot of people like. If you listen to some of the tape and some of the things that just went on in tape, B, you're absolutely right. You don't know. Like for me, I wasn't shocked. I'm from Louisiana, and racism is really big there, and is an African American. I know that there's still people out there that do have these ignorant views. Even though some people could say it's 2014, but if you just look at some of the comments that were just said, him just stating, go back to Israel. If you go to Israel, some of the black Jews are less than the white Jews, and they were treated like dogs. Like these are like hurtful, painful comments.
Too, man. We from Florida, so we see racism all the time.
Yeah,
so it's like really not like it's on the board right now. But like you said, if you saying the same thing, basketball. You think of basketball. You think of, like you say, you don't really think of some sports. You really don't have no kind of racism feeling like football. Also, you have that. Most of the black people are making you your money.
Absolutely.
And the basketball. We making the money for the baseball.
Right.
For the black.
It's just how everything that came out of his mouth sounded like it came from a place of hate.
Yeah. And his views on it is just crazy because even when V. Stiviano is asking him about taking the pictures off on Instagram. Now keep in mind, one of the people on Instagram is Magic Johnson.
One of the basketball greats.
And you know, I just looking at different like interviews and stuff like that. Even Charles Barkley was like, you know, this man, you know, a lot of them really feel duped because they, you know, go to this man would invite them to games and shake their hand and say, you know, I'm real, you know, I really like you, this and that. And it's like you don't really know if that's just your real view. And Charles put it like plain view. He's like, you know, I just would prefer him to say, you know, I don't like your black ass. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I could have took that a whole lot better. Just that fake.
Yeah.
And when V. Stiviano asked him about the team, she was like, you know, what's your views? Do you know that you have a black team that's mainly, you know, like 80% black?
But do you know
and he said he was like, what do you mean? I support them. He was like, I give them clothes. I give them cars. I give them money. Like his view on it is like, that's fine. It's like, that's fine. They're not on my level. And they'll never be on my level, but this is what I do for them.
And this is Chris Paul like the president of the
Players Association.
So I mean, come on, man. That's ugly.
I mean,
the head coach is black. Doc Rivers is like it's a weird, crazy scenario. It's a real.
I mean, at the end of the day, Donald Sterling, he's a scumbag. There's no room for him in the NBA. I'm happy with the lifetime ban, but they need to take the next step necessary to remove him from ownership. You know, and I mean that's going to be the closing of this subject. So I mean, any other final thoughts, fellas?
No. Like I said, I'm not gonna be happy until he's actually removed. I'm cool like with Adam Silver giving that lifetime ban, but he still has it, and like I said, he's still gonna fight. So I won't be 100% happy until he's gone as an owner. And the only thing I wanted to touch on is the last thing is the people that's putting in the bids. That say they're gonna buy the team. What do y'all think about some of the people that have come forth?
I think it's a lot of talk. I don't think anybody's really serious about buying it. I mean, maybe somebody like Oprah or somebody, but when I see like a Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that, I just think he's doing that. Rick Ross as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's.
Rick Ross don't have enough money. Come on now, stop living them. We'll be to you in a second.
They were saying P. Diddy too.
P. Diddy, hey. The one thing I can say is, you know, addressing a fact that B just said. Floyd Mayweather, for those, you know, I know there's big Floyd Mayweather fans out there. I'm just gonna let y'all know this. And this was a statement that was made by Skip Bayless on First Take. It's not even been a year ago that Floyd made racial comments towards Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna go from Donald Sterling to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I like Floyd, but you know, he just got out of prison. It's just too many things on that end. But I do agree with B as far as like somebody like Oprah. You know, it has been kind of quoted that her and it's the owners of the Orioles.
Yes.
Linking up and probably buying it. You know, P. Diddy just made the Forbes list. He's 700 million strong. So you know, you know, it's candidates out there that can. I've even heard things about Magic Johnson, even talking about wanting him to buy it, but I don't think that's gonna happen just because he's a Laker. You know what I'm saying? Like Laker, I just really don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see one person buying a team. It's going to be like a couple of people who's going to share ownership within that. And yeah. All right, so that does it for our discussion on Donald Sterling and V. Stiviano.